Physicist Enrico Fermi, the builder of the first nuclear power plant, famously has asked, "Where are they?" about intelligent extraterrestrial beings. There must be billions of stars with habitable planets alone in the Milky Way, and it basically is possible to travel between stars once one can extract all the energy contained in atoms. Hence, it would indeed have to appear as a surprise if no civilization with a more highly developed engineering than ours had already found our so utterly resourceful planet. Fermi has been right in pointing out how paradoxical things look as long as one does not identify traces of an accordingly powerful nature. But it is possible to identify such traces on the Earth. Mankind and its history are most intimately and comprehensively embedded in a temporal and spatial framework of such a scope that common sense lets one assume an origin of that framework among beings or intelligences of much stronger capacities than our own. Apparently, for example, the current globalizing culture of our species has already been systematically trained for in antiquity. The Mediterranean, 2000 years ago home to the empire of the Romans, can be recognized as a corresponding kindergarten version of our entire planet. It seems that something or somebody has an interest in teaching our species how to organize and govern bigger and bigger parts of the cosmos. The one who has thoroughly thought about natural selection will not be surprised by such a thing. It would mean a huge coincidence. It would mean a huge coincidence if our planet hosted only a native ecology which was not massively surpassed concerning its powers by systems that have developed in space before it. Given that such systems should exist, one will have to expect a situation in which planets are colonized by such stronger agents, just like new islands used to be colonized not by natively developing creatures, but by plants and other organisms from older land masses nearby. Let's take a look at how the Mediterranean constitutes that sort of a smaller, kindergarten version of the entire Earth of today. These two maps show the Mediterranean and all of Earth accurately, one should say. The left shows a section of the right, which I'm here highlighting by a red rectangle. Italy has this shape, and North America has this. Italy has played a similar part in the world of the ancient Romans, like North America currently plays it for our entire celestial body. Thus, it must appear as remarkable how the outlines of these two landmasses resemble each other. Where Italy has the Salentina Peninsula, North America has Florida. Where Italy has its narrowing southwestern tip of Calabria, North America has its Mesoamerican appendix. Then follow Sicily and South America, again of mutually similar shapes. To the east of this complex, major bites eastward reach into landmasses dominated by older cultures, of which the Roman Italy, just like the Europeanized North America, have been offshoots. These bites are the Gulf of Corinth and the Mediterranean as a whole, currently assuming the function of a mere set scene of the larger theatre Earth, after it has contained all of the Greco-Roman precursor 2 millennia ago. South of these bights, both the Mediterranean world and all of Earth show peninsulas which are attached to larger land masses only by narrow isthmuses in their northeastern corners, the Peloponnese and Africa. The Peloponnese, especially the city of Sparta located on it, was known in the times of ancient Greece as an area with a comparatively plain, unsophisticated culture, just like Africa largely is perceived as it when compared with other parts of the earth until today. East from the two complexes of bights and peninsulas, both the Mediterranean and all of Earth show further complexes of a striking mutual similarity, in Crete with the Aegean islands north of it, and Java with several Indonesian islands. Both complexes have longish islands running west-east as their southern perimeters, and north of them triangular archipelagos. These archipelagos have been and are the biggest ones with strong human populations within the Mediterranean and on all of Earth. The Iberian Peninsula, of course, was another major player in the world of the Romans. It lay west from Italy, as a rough quadrangle obliquely positioned between the cardinal points. Traveling west from the Americas, one reaches a similarly shaped and spatially oriented major player of the entire planet of today, in the form of the Indian subcontinent. India, at first glance, appears as triangular, but its plane, with Pakistan and Bangladesh included, because of the direction in which the Himalayan mountain range stretches north of it, actually rather is a quadrangle too. Southeast of the two archipelagos, there follows another pair of mutually similar bodies in Cyprus and Australia. Both have striking horn-shaped peninsulas at their northeastern corners. Before the one traveling west from Italy reaches the Iberian Peninsula, he passes a group of major islands, the biggest one of which is Majorca. Similarly, a person traveling west from America in the direction of India has to pass a short row of major islands when he reaches Japan. How in such a way most of the other set scenes of the two theatres can be assigned to each other encourages me to understand Sardinia and Corsica as anticipations of the two major bodies, North Island and South Island, of New Zealand. Also, names connect both of these theatres to each other. For example, on the Peloponnese there was the region of Laconia, with its well-known predilection for a simple expression of thoughts. At a similar spot of Africa there today can be found Lagos as a major name. The Romans built their first capital at a spot corresponding to the current location of Los Angeles. This link, again, also leads into a lingual similarity with the help of the names Alba Longa and Long Beach.